Hey guys, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Parke and welcome to another Spider-Man toy review. Today, let's talk about this new Marvel Legends character from Build-A-Figure Marvel's Lizard Wave, Spider-Punk. Alright Spidey fans, so what we have in front of us is the new Marvel Legends character Spider-Punk from the Lizard's BAF wave. So, Spider-Punk here is an alternate dimension character from the Spider-Verse series. I think he's not Peter Parker, but instead he's Hobart Hobby Brown. And he's a revolutionary punk spider character that opposes Norman Osborn, which is the president in his world. I think Spider-Punk is a character from Earth 138. Yeah, Earth 138, and the normal Spider-Man that Hobart Brown, the alter ego of Spider-Man, I think is a another character from Earth 616, which is the normal Spider-Man that we knew. Hobart Brown there is the Prowler, okay? And Prowler is one of the characters also here in the Spider-Punk Marvel's Lizard Wave. So before we move on to the review of the packaging, I would like to apologize if I have some noisy background today because my old setup, the area in my old setup is currently being used in that part of our house, so I have to move out, okay? So moving on to this review, you can see here the packaging. Spider-Punk, he has some spikes on his head in a mohawk design, and he has a jean design jacket, and he came with a electric guitar. Okay, his electric guitar is white and some blue buttons there, and he came also with another set of hand. This is a guitar wielding hand, guitar playing hand, and another buff part or build up a figure part for Lizard. Okay, I think this is Lizard's right hand. So that's Marvel Legends there, Marvel Spider-Man, Spider-Punk from Hasbro. At the top, Build-A-Figure, Marvel's Lizard, and some product warnings there. At the top, you can see here nothing much but instead just a Spider-Man logo. At the side, you can see here some toy photography or art design for Spider-Punk. So very good design there. You can see his Spider-Punk pose and this guitar. At the side, same toy product photography there. And at the back, you can see some details here. Marvel Legends and some sentences here. Okay, this sentence here says, Spider-Punk causes major rifts in an alternate universe ruled by the corrupt President Osborn. So as I have mentioned, Norman Osborn there in Earth 138 is a president of Spider-Punk in Spider-Punk's world. Okay, so Spider-Punk there, you can see here his pick wielding hand. He's holding a pick for strumming his guitar, and a rock and roll hand pose there. For the toy product photography, comparing it to the packaged, yes, he's packaged with the rock and roll hand there, but his pick holding hand is not the way he's packaged. So he's designed differently from the toy photography compared to how he is packaged. And now here at the lower part, you can see here Spider-Punk, and there's Build-A-Figure Marvel's Lizard. So Marvel's Lizard is the Build-A-Figure character here, and quickly is Gwenpool, Prowler. This is Hobby Brown in Earth 616. So Gwenpool, Prowler, Spider-Punk, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Mysterio, and Lasher. And here some product details and warnings and close-up look. You can see here it's Marvel, it's Hasbro 2017 there. So this is a 2017 Hasbro Build-A-Figure item actually, but it came out here in the Philippines January 2018. In some countries, I think this is earlier, late 2017, December. But here in the Philippines, it came out January 2018, and in some places it will be coming out in your stores February or March 2018. Okay, so that's the packaging for Spider-Punk, and let's open this up and let's see how amazing Spider-Punk really is. Alright, Spidey fans, so here is Spider-Punk out of his packaging. So Spider-Punk came with the guitar, two sets of hands, another set of hands, a pair of hands, and a buff part, or Marvel's Lizard's right hand. Okay, so quickly at Marvel's Lizard's right hand, so when attached, it can go this far up, this far down, side to side. He has an upper arm swivel, okay, right there, and double jointed elbows. Okay, no arm swivel on the lower part, but he has a wrist swivel, and his hand can go up and down like that. Okay, so enough of this buff part, and moving on to Spider-Punk. First, his extra set of hands. So this is his right hand. This is a pick holding hand. You can see the blue there, here, some blue part there. That's the pick used for strumming his guitar. So this is what you can see in the toy photography in the packaging at the back. So he's not packaged with this part. Okay, and then here is his left hand. This is the playing his playing hand, guitar playing hand, which could be put in the fretboard of the guitar, right? So I think this is a power chord. You can do F, G, depending on what part of the fretboard for the guitar. So nice details here. If this is, I think, if this were done in a Toy Biz way, I think this could be done just for just this hand, but they could have make this two fingers here articulated, so you can do this guitar pose there, and you can also do the tweeping pose for Spider-Man, or the rock and roll pose. So, but instead of giving us an articulated fingers there, they opted to give us another set of hand instead. Okay, so briefly, if you'll go back to my Spider-Man review, I've said that Spider-Man we are stuck with the gun wielding hand, and we did not receive an extra set of hands. So I think with this Spider-Punk's version, it's not too much if they have also give us an extra set of hands for Spider-Punk, so we're not just stuck with Spider-Man gun wielding hand. So you can check out that review, and thus also in the same playlist, and I'll link you at the end of the video for that review. Anyway, moving on again to continuing with Spider-Punk review. You can see here Spider-Punk, and this guitar is removable. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the guitar, and you can see here it's a white guitar with the volume and tone buttons there. I don't know if you can see, but you can. We have some details here. I think are some scratches and some screws there for his guitar, and the strings. And here's the head of the fretboard. You can see here where you can have the key. You cannot turn this, of course. This is just molded plastic, but nice details there. Very realistic guitar. Okay, so this strap is not movable, as you can see here. It just looks like it has a pinhole there, if you can see it, but it's stuck in there. Okay, it's just sticking in there. It's not it's not movable sometimes. So be careful, you might break this, especially this one. I think it's just glued there. So be careful with that. And at the back, you can see here some details again. You can see here some cover for the electronics inside the guitar. That's a very good detail there. And also here, I think this for fixing the guitar in the real guitar. So nice details there. Of course, not removable, but I'm glad that they included those details. Even this is at the back, and we will just display this like that. So very nice details for the guitar. Good job, Hasbro, here for this guitar accessory. Okay, I'm very down with this, and I love this accessory. And Spider-Punk himself, let's take a look at Spider-Punk himself. You can see his head here. Nice details there. Spider-Punk has spikes on his head. Mohawk design. He has a jean jacket. Of course, this is not made of jeans, but instead of plastic, but it is designed to look like as jeans. And he has this shoes. Okay, for those who are asking if this is removable, of course, just like the jacket of Spider-Man in our previous review, you will just have to put his arm at the back like that and pull this out. Okay, so before we pull that out, you can see here the graphics there, the design of his jacket, and there you can remove it. All right, so let's put Spider-Punk aside first. Okay, so here's the jacket. So you can see here some red and white buttons, some spikes here at the shoulder. So same. So what if you're wondering what's inside here, how it looks inside? Okay, nothing much there. At the back, you can see here FSMN, okay, with the cross and the spider logo. So if you know what this means, tell me in the comment section. So we have something another thing to talk about in the comment section. Anyway, that's the jacket, and of course it can stand on its own because it's made of plastic. So if you want to display him like that, you can do that. And of course, but most of us will be displaying Spider-Punk with his jacket on. Anyway, here's Spider-Punk. Here's Spider-Punk without his jacket. Okay, so you can see here the design here, the blue. So he looks like one of my friends, Hades Domingo of Pinoy Spider-Man Collectors, mentioned that he looks like House of M Spider-Man. So I think with a little redesign, we can have another House of M Spider-Man in the Spider-Man universe, in this new Marvel Legends Spider-Verse. Okay, big shout out to you, Hades Domingo, for pointing that out. So here's Spider-Punk, and you can see his body there at the back, at the side, just like another Spider-Man figures with webs. At the side, here he is. So instead of having some boots with red web lines, we got a rubber shoes in red and white colors. So you can see there some laces there. So nice design for the shoes. I'm thinking maybe we could with this design, with this mold, they can do a manga Spider-Man, but not with the deformed head. Okay, but instead a manga Spider-Man version in this normal size body figure. Okay, anyway, that's it for Spider-Punk's appearance right there. Here is at the back. You can see some red linings there. For the articulation, we're gonna have this with the jacket and without and with the jacket on. So with without the jacket on, so his head can move up, that far up and down. He's on a ball joint, okay, with some articulation at the neck, so he's on a ball joint, and this head can move left and right, so 360 degrees if you would like. He came with a butterfly shoulders articulation right there, so more posability there for Spider-Punk. His arms can move up like this far up, yeah, this far up, and this far down. So just be careful not to stress this too much, because you may remove this butterfly piece there, so you might break it, so be careful with that. It's in my figure, it's moving, so I have seen reportings of breakages for that part. Many have already broken their figures, because this is, I think, a remold of the Pizza Spider-Man. Okay, no, this is the same mold as the Pizza Spider-Man. This is a repaint. So with that said, he also came with the ab crunch, so you can pose him like that and lean back this far. Okay, that's for the ab crunch. Okay, and it came with the waist swivel, so waist articulation there. For the legs, this far at the side, okay, you cannot do the split 180 degree split, I think that's what you call them. For the legs, this far forward and this far backward. Okay, the cheeks in his butt is on the way of the legs, of the thighs, upper thighs, so just this far backward. And he got an upper swivel in his thighs, double jointed knees. Okay, no lower feet swivel there, but leg articulation, feet articulation there. So this is still good. So we have the articulation here is at the lower part is in his shoes. Okay, so sometimes we get here between the knees and the ankle. So yeah, I think this can be considered as the lower leg articulation there. So for the feet, his feet can do this far down and this far up, and he has ankle rockers. So yeah, ankle rockers there. So you can do splitting poses with his feet flat on the ground. Okay, so that's the articulation for Spider-Punk, and without his jeans jacket or jean vest. I keep calling jacket. Maybe it's the better term is the vest. So here's how you put back the vest, the jean vest for Spider-Punk. Okay, so just insert first the two hands and then push it, and there you go. So very easy to remove and very easy to put back. So good job there, Hasbro, for that kind of gimmick. So we have the option with this jacket on and off, and of course you can have this jacket worn by other Spider-Man figures or Spider-Woman figures, Spider-Girls figures. So you have so many options to play with. For his articulation, I think with the jacket on, there's nothing much that will hinder his articulation there, except for the ab crunch here. Okay, but still you can lean back. Okay, so there's Spider-Punk. Just to give you a quick articulation, so up and down, side to side, vest is not hindering. So his arms can do 360 degrees. I forgot to mention that earlier. His arms can do still do up and down. For the up crunch, yeah, you can do this. But when you do the up crunch there, since this is a plastic, so it's don't expect this to be having this down. So yeah, just pretend that there's wind blowing and this jacket is posed like that. Anyway, for the waist, his jacket is not on his waist level, so from his waist down, his articulation is not affected. He can still do almost of the articulation. Alright, so for Spider-Punk's hands, this is removable, so you can put this pick holding hand inside his arms. So there you go, the right hand, rock and roll there. This is how he's packaged. This is how he looks like in the toy photography, with this guitar and with this rock and roll pose, with his pick. Okay, that's how he's packaged. Removing his left hand there, you can replace it with a guitar playing hand right there. So just pull that out and plug this in, and then there you go. He's ready to play his electric guitar. So just strap his guitar and then bend his arms, and then here you can put the fretboard in the middle of his fingers there. So now he's now playing his guitar. So you can move that fingers on the fretboard. So you have there F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C, and so on and so forth. So in this pose, like doing the lead guitar. So yeah, you have so many options there. So rock and roll Spidey, so Spider-Punk there. So in this, like he's strumming. So yeah, so that's Spider-Punk. Okay, so that's Spider-Punk and his guitar. And apologies for the noisy background there. Anyway, that's Spider-Punk playing his guitar. And for if those who if you were asking how he compares with the old Toy Biz Spider-Man figures, so for quick comparison, here's your Spider-Punk with McFarlane or let's just say Campbell Spider-Man. So here's side by side, and here's your Spider-Punk with the McFarlane Spider-Man. Okay, see, I think this is the first series Spider-Man, and here is Red Hulk, Black Spider-Man. So there you go. That is how he compares with the old Toy Biz Spider-Verse figures. And for more comparison, here's your Spider-Punk side by side with Spider-Man Noir, with also a figure from this Marvel Legends Lizard Wave. Okay, so here side by side, Spider-Man Noir is a little taller than Spider-Punk. Okay, maybe spikes can compensate, but Spider-Man Noir is a lot bigger with Spider-Punk there. And here is with Ben Scarlet Spider-Man. Okay, so if you'd like to look at this, and here is with McFarlane Spider-Man Marvel Legends version. Okay, this is the same mold with the Pizza Spider-Man. And here is with the 2099 Spider-Man. Alright, so that's how tall he is and how compared with the new Marvel Legends line. And this is how small is Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales is with him side by side on display. And here's your Ultimate Spider-Man. Okay, Ultimate Spider-Man version. Alright. And with some more taller figures, you can see here's Cosmic Spider-Man. So there you go. Cosmic Spider-Man at the back. And here's Spider UK. So Cosmic Spider-Man and Spider UK are a little bit taller. And for more Spider-Verse, here is another Scarlet Spider in the wave. Another Scarlet Spider for your Spider-Verse collection. And here is with black suit Spider-Man. Alright, so there you go. So that's how Spider-Punk compares with the other Spider-Verse figures from the new Marvel Legends line from Hasbro. Okay, there you go, Spider-Man fans. So final thoughts for this figure, Spider-Punk. They definitely nailed this one. Okay, Spider-Punk for me is a must-have figure. If I will rate this 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I will rate this 9. Okay, why? Because the appearance for Spider-Punk is very similar, if not really spot on to the dot with the comics, but this is a very good representation of Spider-Punk in the Marvel Legends toy line. The guitar, for me, this is very good. Nice design, nice details, especially those little parts, those little designs. The mold, even the back has the design. The guitar looks a very good accessory and can be also used for other figures. The jacket, they definitely nailed it. You can remove this, you can put this back, you can make other figures wear this jean vest. I just wish that the vest will last longer, because we have history on soft plastics that they deteriorate, they tear on this own, even it's just on display. Sometimes we have melting issues on those soft plastics. So yeah, I just wish that it would last longer. Okay, it won't make those paints on Spider-Punk's body stick with those with that vest when it melts. I hope we will not have any situation like that. Spider-Punk's head, very clean. The spikes, they're they are molded properly, not awkward. The hands, rock and roll poses. We have set up extra hands, so we have more design or posability options. The pick holding guitar. I'm not sure if this can be used in other figures. So why don't we try it now? So let's do the Pizza Spider-Man. Let's borrow this hand. Maybe if they have the same peg. Yeah, it fits. It fits on Marvel Spider-Man. It fits on McFarlane Spider-Man. This is the McFarlane Spider-Man from the Wrapped set. So there you go. You can also play guitar, okay, if you want to. So more possibility options there. As long as the pegs are the same, so yeah, you can also do that. And of course, this vest, if it can be removed if it can be removed in Spider-Punk, you can also do that. Okay, so yeah, so you have more options. So that's why it got 9 out of 10 for me. And if this was treated in a Toy Biz way, I think, where the hands are articulated, that would be very good, because you can have his open hand, then the guitar wielding or the guitar playing hand, and then the spider tweep hand. So, but since this is a new version or new rendition of Spider-Verse from Hasbro, so it has to be different. So I understand that. That's why we are given extra sets of hands. And in terms of the with the Spider-Verse, as you have seen earlier, he's very nice to look at, along with the other versions of Spider-Man. So 9 out of 10. Why? Because if you are a Marvel Legends collector, maybe you can pass on this. If you are in general Marvel Legends collector, that you collect so many characters, maybe you can pass on this, yes. But if you are a specific character collector like me, or let's be specific with Spider-Man, if you are Spider-Man collector, I think this is a must-have. This is a requirement. You must have this along with your Spider-Verse figures. Okay. So guys, I hope I did not miss any points on reviewing this very amazing figure. Thumbs up, Hasbro, for this very amazing figure. And of course, if you please give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and a thumbs down if you don't, and please let us know in the comment section what you guys think. We have a Facebook page. It's called Spider-Man Collection Philippines. If you want to see more detail, if you want to see more photo galleries, Spider-Man collectibles, we have Spider-Man photo galleries for Spider-Man stuff for that in that page. Okay, so please visit us and follow us and like our page. And please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. There's a button right there if you want to see more future Spider-Man video reviews. And if you want to hit that ring button right there for notifications, in case you want to be notified for if we upload more videos or more Spider-Man toy reviews. As always, thank you for bearing with me on this video review, even we have a noisy background, and thank you for staying with me at this point of the video. And of course, as always, thank you, and always stay amazing.